son. This is my kid. So welcome to my house. This is my house. As you can see, so much stuff here. The fact that it looks so big because I have customized it. What I've done was I get the manufacturer to manufacture to what I like. In the future, if you wish to buy a customized drum, you can't go to the manufacturer directly. You normally have to go through dealer.
Yeah.
So the dealer will approach the manufacturer to make the drum to your liking. Yeah. But if you buy a standard drum like off the shelf, like from a music shop, things like that, it does not normally come like this. It's probably come in 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece, at most. When you have a drum like this size, it is never cheap. Don't put pressure to your father, okay? Because otherwise, it's just too much. Let me just go through very quickly. As you all know, DW is made in the US. So if you look at here, you can stand up. What you see here, I've got 3 snares. 3 snares. Why 3 snares? Why do I need 3 snares? And then again, this is all about fashion. Actually, you only need 1 snare. This is 13 inch by 5.5 inch, the size of this snare. This is, they call it the H snare. The size is around about 14 inch, so slightly bigger. But this is the biggest. It's probably the biggest in the world. They call it the ballet snare.
Yeah.
So the size of that is 16 inch. It looks like a tom, but it is a snare today. So, it's a very deep sound.
My
Very
favorite.
deep. This one is not so deep, and this one's a normal snare. Yeah. So 3 snares here. Why do I need 3 snares? It's just for the fun of it. So you don't need it. You don't need too much snares actually. Actually, 1 is good enough. And then, and you can see this. This is quite interesting. I have this made by DW for me. They call it rata tom. Rata tom is like long but small. So it's around about, the size is around about 6 inch by 12, 6 inch by 14, 6 inch by 16, and 6 inch by 18. So this is the longest here. Again, it looks cool. I think if you have seen who is interested in Mike Portnoy, by the way. There you are, because Mike Portnoy likes to use that. They call it rata tom. Why they call it rata, I don't know. But the rest is just what they call the normal tom, or we call it the rack tom. The 8 inch, 9 inch, 8, 9. I think the next one is 11, 13. This one is 13, and this one is 18. The biggest floor tom. Yeah, I've got 2 of the floor toms here. Actually, I wanted to convert this into a gong drum. I'm not sure whether you heard about that. The gong drum is quite big, and but you have to buy this special what they call this stand where it gets tilted a bit, But I never get to do that because I just don't have the space actually. So that's about the drum now. The rest is of course the bass drum. If you look at the front, the skin itself, had made that made as well, customized made. I actually did it in the Philippines, Manila. So what they did was, it's the normal skin DW drum, and then they got this nice design that I came up with. I get them to print like a sticker, so I just stick it there. So that's about this, and the rest, of course, this is the throne. This is again a DW throne, as you can see. So this is quite nice. So if you're old like me, if you're tired, so you can lean back and what do you call this? Then what is it? You can relax a bit. And the other strange thing about this drum, you probably notice, I got 2 hi-hats here. For what? I don't know, to be honest. It's all about fun. So I got 2 hi-hats, and of course I got that hi-hat. And the rest, as you can see, is all about the cymbal. It's a bit over the top, I have to say, but it looks cool. Using minor cymbals, some are using the Sabian, I guess. And that's a nice thing that I like. This is like a bell. A small thing, you know, looks cute. See? But it can be so loud, you know. And then this one. This one, you know. And then this is another China. I stack this. So that's how it sounds like. You know, so when you want to choose a cymbal, a bit of a tip, I call it. Because cymbal, it depends on what type of player you are as a drummer. How you hang the cymbal, that's another thing that you also need to understand. But why I did this? Because I like it this way. It's all about preference. The same with this. The drum skin. The drum skin, I like to use, in my case, I like to use the original DW skin. Now they let Remo do it. Remo is quite good. You know, Remo, nowadays DW, they don't manufacture their own skin anymore. They just, get Remo to do it for them. The other skin is of course Evans. Evans is also quite good. You know, I'm using Remo here. Here. The hardware is all. This drum is a single bass drum, but I'm using double pedal. Yeah. It's a mixture of DW and Pearl. For my snare here, I'm using Pearl stand. This, what I call this ballet drum, it's got no stand, it's just got legs because it looks like the design is actually like a tom, floor tom. I think the last one that I would like to talk about, the microphone. Microphone for the bass drum is Audi D9, model D9, because it's quite deep sound. The rest, I'm using what I call this Shure SM57, I think this one. Some I use cheap microphone as well, which is not too bad. But the reality is this: why do I have to mic? You know, my drum, because this room is not big. Every time when I try to switch on the mic, the whole window shakes. So it's just a bit too loud. You know? Because this, when you play drum, it can be annoying. I have to say, you know, especially if you are not really a good drummer. So I think your mom will be angry, even your dad might be angry as well, because it's very annoying. But like I said, microphone is up to you to choose. But the reason why I mic it, I try to do live recording while playing the drum. But you know how difficult it is to do recording when you. This is a 14-piece kit, you know, 14-piece. So it's a lot of mics here and there, and you know, then I've got that. This is all the mic input. It goes to here. It goes to here. This is interface. Wow, my brain is very slow. This is interface. If you look at it, it's 2 racks, you know, and it's got 16 input. You know, so it's quite a lot. You know, so one rack is 8, the other rack is another 8. So it goes through my, because I'm using Logic Pro X, my software, to do what I call this recording. You know, and of course it's a lot of process to do recording actually. A lot of effort. If you're alone, can be quite troublesome because you got to go here, you got to go there, and position your mic in such a way to get the good signal into my interface. It goes through my software, which we call DAW. DAW means Digital Audio Workstation. I think some of you are quite familiar. DAW, we call it DAW. Recording is totally a different kind of technical skill, I call it. It's not like you're a player anymore. It's totally a different field. What I meant by that you need to be into audio engineering to do recording. But if you're a player, you couldn't care less. You just want to play. Right? If you're audio engineering, you are into recording and you try to get the best sound out of, you know, But as a player, what do you want to do? You just want to play, you know. You don't want to go too deep into it. Why I have this thing here? I'm already a retired guy, you know. I started buying stock. I don't know what else to do after retirement. So I need to keep my brain working by doing this. So this is more or less like my passion. For me, it's purely passion. It keeps my brain working. It keeps me going so that I don't die too soon. You know, so that's my message, lah. You know, passionate is good. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, you have to look at the house. So much painting. My daughter is very good in painting. That was being auctioned. People bid for that. You know, and my daughter is good in painting. So she started painting at the age of 3 years old. So she's, you know, most of the painting that you see now was done by my daughter. You know. So of course the rest of the painting came from Bali. I bought some from Paris. I bought some from Switzerland. I bought some from UK, of course. So you know, you probably notice one more thing. I'm also a collector because I collect drumstick.
Yeah, this one.
Look at that.
This one here, the back.
I have here because it's just too much. It came from all over the world. If you have to look at that, you have to look at this. It's a hard rock
That one
drumstick.
is a rack. This one
It's
also.
not meant to be used.
Yeah,
Purely for
I've
collection.
broken so many.
Yeah, it's not meant to be used. You know, you just use the normal, you know, stick at it. I can swear this if I want. So that you need to be practiced like how to do. You know. So those are the drumsticks. It came from all over the world. It's a hard rock from Hard Rock Cafe. So don't stress your parent into buying expensive stuff. I never encourage that anyway, you know. But like I said, as a drama, when you want to start, try to start from simple things. Don't follow immediately you want to buy things like this. I think your parents will be very, very upset because it costs a lot of money.
And the
I'm not
neighbors-
going to tell you how much it costs. I think it's not a good idea to tell, because if I were to tell you, they probably put pressure. Hey, mama, papa, can you, you know, buy this kind of set? I'll let you to find out yourself how much it costs.